Okay, so the top question you guys asked me is why am I not losing weight? I have a couple of reasons as to why I think some of us are struggling more than others. And my first reason is, have you decided that you want to lose a stone in 6 weeks? Have you joined the gym, you're going as many times as possible, and you've slashed your calories in half? If that is so, yes, you will lose weight, but in 6 weeks' time, you will have exhausted yourself, you won't have anywhere to go, and you'll reach a plateau with no further weight loss. What do we want to do? Right, when I have a client and they come to me and they have a weight loss idea, if they're completely new to the whole healthy lifestyle, we have the best situation ever. Because what I want to do is I want to find out naturally how many calories that person is eating on a daily basis. Something like MyFitnessPal is perfect for this. I'll get them to input their diary for about a week and we'll work out an average amount of calories, and hopefully they haven't brought them down too low. Next, working with them, I will help them to find the most amount of calories they can have without putting on weight. So for me, I can eat about 2,300 calories a day without exercise, and I will just about make sure that I maintain my weight anymore, and I will put on weight. So for me, I can't eat any more than that. 2,300 is pretty amazing. So I try to find this out with all my clients. Once we found it, we make sure that those 2,300 calories are good calories. We're not just eating Mars bars and crap food. It's 2,300 of really high nutrient-rich foods. Of course, there can be the odd Mars bar in there if you want as well, but the main majority of it is good foods. Next, we incorporate some exercise. So if you're new to the whole thing, exercise is going to make you lose weight anyway. You don't need to be doing it 5 times a week. Just the one day will be a change to your body and will increase on weight loss. So we start slow and we go for like 3 days or whatever it is you can actually fit into your schedule. So if we can do 3 days of workouts, fantastic. We stick with this until we have some weight loss, and then when we plateau, we have so much room to go. We can either add in a new day of exercise, or we can increase the cardio, or we can reduce a couple of calories, or we can change your macros, so we can reduce your fat or reduce your carbs. We have so many ways to go before you are exhausted, before you're in the gym 3 times a day because you have nothing else you can do, and before you're living on like 1,000 calories. I want you guys to be really sensible with your bodies. I want it so that you guys can eat the most amount of food and have the least amount of exercise and enjoy your life. I don't need you guys spending your whole days in your gym and counting every calorie there is. So unless you're doing like a bodybuilding competition, or you want to be like a bikini model, or you're doing like a competing, something you need to be monitoring it for, or doing an intense amount of exercise, let's try and make it as easy as possible. Next, are your cupboards too healthy? Have you gone completely OCD and decided that you're never having carbs again? Fat is the dirtiest word of all, and protein is the only thing you're going to have, but you're just going to spend your whole time farting and living on shakes. This is definitely not the idea. Now, my cupboards are not particularly clean. We like to make sure that we have a balanced diet here, because otherwise I would climb the walls and end up in the nearest corner shop scoffing all the Dairy Milk marvelous creations. So what I want you guys to make sure that you do when you do your weekly food shop is you make sure you have something for everything. Don't keep your cupboards super bare so that you feel like you're trapped in your own home and all you think about is food. Sometimes we get too addicted to being really healthy and it just shocks your body too much. The more you take out means later on the more you can't put back in. So try to keep as much and as many food groups in as possible before you try and remove it all. Remember, if you take bread out and it's gone like 6-7 weeks, you might find that bread then gives you a tummy ache. If you take your favorite dessert out, you might then find, like I did, that 8 weeks later I get headaches when I have chocolate. So if you really love something, keep it in your weekly food shop, but just have it once, or have it every other week. But just make sure that you are not depriving yourself of a life. Remember, you want to lose weight, you don't want to be living in a prison and hating everything that you buy on your food shop. Now, when it comes to fruit, we don't have much fruit because I am a fruit monkey and I eat everything, and I'll have way too much in a day, and it does take up a lot of your sugars. So bananas, generally 1 a day after a workout, lemons, and the much loved avocado is always in my fruit bowl. Then if I open my fridge, in the freezer we will always have lots of fish for me and frozen vegetables and broccoli. And then moving on, I always have some Greek yogurt because this is really high in protein, which helps me reach my protein goals, but also it's great if I just add a little bit of honey or some jam and some strawberries on it. It's a really nice dessert. Eggs are hugely popular in our home, as are strawberries and blueberries, in smoothies, on pancakes, cakes, in everything. Now, I don't have milk because I found it really does make me have to run to the toilet within about 2 seconds. So I generally have, and you can see it in here, coconut milk or almond milk. The boyfriend has started liking coconut milk, so we've kind of moved on to this. Yes, there is Disaronno in my fridge because I love it. We also have chicken and obviously all the meat for my boyfriend. We have tomatoes, mushrooms. I think that's a mushroom. Are you a mushroom? Yeah, you're a mushroom. We have lots of bottled water because for me this makes my life a lot easier. We buy 6 bottles when we do our food shop and I can take them to work, fill them up, put some lemon and mint in. We also have our spinach and we have loads of beers because we have great friends and I love beer. In our vegetable little section here there isn't that much because a lot of it we have is frozen. So sweet potatoes are always a big yes in my household, and courgettes are something I love, and again another beer. Because the broccoli's already in there and I have tomatoes, and that's pretty much it for the vegetables at the moment. Nail varnishes are obviously part of your nutritional guide. And again, beers again. So our fridge has kind of got a little mixture going on. And then moving in, we always have the porridge because this is my favourite thing for breakfast. And let's talk, woo, I'm getting caught, cable's getting caught. Let's talk the cupboard. So we are a very busy family here, and I know it's lazy, but we have recently been buying these Tilda rices because, ooh, it's gonna drop, because it's already measured out, it's microwavable in 2 minutes, and I know how many carbs there are in that. So one of these is pretty much half of my daily allowance of carbs, so it really helps me out. We also have like lean greens, we have some superfoods going on in here. Moving down, there is bread, okay? I love bread, but it has to be fresh bread, otherwise I am the size of a 9-month-old pregnant lady within about 5 minutes. Again, I've got some quinoa in here, which is great for protein. We've got nuts. Leon loves these chocolate rice cakes. Again, high in carb, not crazy high in carb, but they're really low fat and they're not very high in sugar. So I sometimes have those if I've come home from work and I cannot wait another 20 minutes for my dinner to be on the table. I will ransack and have one of those. And then we have our section of drugs. Not fun to eat, but really good to keep me alive. So that's what I mean by keeping your cupboards full of everything. There was also chocolate. It's now in the bin. Hold on. In here because I've already finished it. It's only been in the cupboard for about 2 days and it's gone. But do you know what? I really enjoyed it. Next, are you a stressed person? Now I know in my holiday vlog I talked about how I was normally a level 9 and I always try to bring myself back down to a 3. Now stress is hugely important for weight loss. Some people are really, really lucky and they lose weight when they're stressed, but most of us don't, and I'm definitely one of those. I don't know if you've ever felt really, really stressed and just felt like your stomach has swollen by like 20 inches. Now, it won't have swollen by 20 inches unless you're extremely unlucky, but it may well have deposited a little fat layer around your middle to keep you safe. Now, when your stress levels are high, your body thinks that you are going through a hard time, and cortisol levels rise. It's like a fight or flight, so it's kind of like you're in danger. It thinks that you might starve and therefore tends to hold on to everything you eat and stores more fat around your organs to protect you. So, the more stressed you are, the more you're going to feel that you have love handles, and the more you're then going to get more stress. It's the worst vicious cycle. A bit like when your skin goes really, really crap, and so you spend loads of money on acne treatments, and it gets worse, and then it continues. But the days when you forget about your skin is absolutely fine. So if you can try to relax and de-stress as much as possible, you will help to reduce your cortisol levels and relax your body. We all know that when we go on holiday, even though we drink a lot and our food's completely different, we generally feel 10 times sexier and 10 times slimmer. And it's not just down to that sexy tan. Should we go? Yeah, let's go. Come on. So next question, when was the last time you switched up your routine? When I got Stephen, I started to lose weight, and it was because I was just going for 2 extra walks a day. So sometimes you don't need to make the biggest change, just a small change will be enough to affect your weight. If, however, you have been doing the same thing for the last 2 years, it's not going to be enough any longer. That doesn't mean you have to do more, but it means you need to change it. So change the intensity, change what you're doing, add a night of dancing to your friends, add a lunchtime walk or a moonlit walk after dinner with your boyfriend. Change your routine. If you don't feel like you're getting the same benefits as you once were, you need to change it. Now, if you've never done anything, all you need to do is add in a little something. And if you have any more questions, then just leave me lots of comments below. I'll see you guys all next Sunday. Bye!